Alright guys, this is Zach Bime again, back for the second of these COPE staff videos. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Stephanie Hays-Mussoni. I am the Executive Director of COPE Environmental Center. I've been here since 1998 when I started off as the first Program Director, so I have a bit of a history with the COPE Center.
What exactly brought you to COPE Center itself?
Interestingly enough, I'm from Richmond, and I was in Richmond working at a veterinarian clinic in the summer of 1997, and was looking for a job all over the place, and actually had accepted a job in Kokomo as a chemist in a wastewater treatment plant. And as I was leaving for Kokomo, I pretty much had heard about COPE Environmental Center. And so became connected with the director at that time and found out that the COPE Center was getting ready to excavate some wetlands. And wetlands were my area of focus and interest in college, and so I became very interested in the project here and did some research and helped and visited the COPE Center whenever I came home from Kokomo. So kind of got introduced and then left.
So based off of that, what do you like best about COPE?
I like best about COPE is that the fact that our mission is so widespread and sustainability really can get into just about everything and every component and aspect of someone's life. It really allows us to be a true community serving organization, whereas we have hiking trails for nature enthusiasts and programs for school children. We also have programs for adults to help them be more active in nature, or to learn how to be more efficient in their homes to save money, or working with community businesses and organizations to be more efficient. It's such a wide encompassing umbrella, and we get to do a lot of different things, and I love that COPE Center is able to be in so many different components of the community.
What would you say you like least about COPE?
What I like least about COPE? There's not a whole lot. What I can say is a little bit about what I just said, is that sometimes you get a little too stretched thin,
Right.
and you can't do all the things you want to do, and that's really hard because there's so many things that we feel we should be doing and want to do, and there just aren't enough hours in a day. And so that's the hardest thing about being part of the COPE Environmental Center, is just not being able to get it all done and seeing so many great opportunities out there.
How would you say what COPE does is beneficial for the local economy and the local businesses, both in Centerville and in Richmond?
I think that COPE Environmental Center is really building our place in our community, and we're being seen as a community organization that is thriving and that is a good addition to our community. We know from the Economic Development Corporation already that we're one of the organizations they mention when they're trying to bring new businesses in town. And when a new business comes in town, we're really willing and hopeful to work with them on a variety of things. We have a new recycling business coming into town, and we're excited to work with them on developing curriculum along with the school system, and so that's a great partnership. I think we offer another recreational outlet. I know that Reed Hospital brings a lot of their new families to the COPE Center to introduce them to what we do, and that there's a great place to hike, and so I think we benefit the economy in adding a place and a place of interest to our community, and also a community organization that branches out and does offer a lot of services, whether it be for recreational or business or educational purposes for adults. So,
Do you have any personal experiences with how COPE has affected the local economy, the local businesses?
I think that one of the biggest things as a most recent experience is several experiences is learning that more and more business people have heard of us and are interested in what we're doing, and have heard of things we're doing that have sparked interest in them to start a recycling program at their office, or do a green business audit at their office, or learn ways to be more efficient, as well as just the excitement that we're experiencing with the new recycling company coming to town and wanting to be part of our community, and that they're excited to work with COPE Center too. So.
Would you have anything to say to the skeptics in either Centerville or Richmond that are kind of wary of what COPE's doing?
Mm-hmm. I think that one of the things we do well is we're here to educate. We're not here to point fingers or judge anyone. None of us are perfect. We all try to do our best to be the most environmentally responsible we can. But we just want people to start looking at their lives and find ways to be more conscious and more resource efficient, and not be such a throwaway society. And so we're looking at really common sense ways that the average anybody can do, whether it be using your own bags to the grocery store, or changing light bulbs, or finding ways to reuse things in your house or recycle, all the way to if you're interested in alternative energy and how you prepare your home for that kind of thing. So I like to think that we offer something for everyone, and that we're here to help and educate people, and anytime someone comes to us with a question or a situation, it's also a learning experience for us too. Everybody's situation is different, and being able to realize that and work with people from where they are and help them get to where they want to be is a great thing for us. So
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
thank you.